What's up, guys? Bird Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be taking Doom Terminator Vulcan into our favorite game mode to test out for PvE, Flame Shrine. We got 2 attacks to try with him. I really don't know how good he is going to be. I think we're against Molasses right now, and honestly, I think this is just the normal team we're going to run. Now, one thing that's kind of sad about his core is, well, I wish we had secondary magic going on to allies, but we only get secondary magic when we, Doom Terminator Vulcan, release a basic attack. He shouldn't really do that. He should get an active ability every round with the Demon Bells. So sadly, that's not going to happen, meaning we cannot actually apply burn to the enemy because this would actually apply a burn, which would be amazing. What we will have is a ton of concentrated ray stacks built up, which is additional damage. Not that big of a deal. And honestly, the freeze attack, well, that one's not really going to happen either, I don't think. Well, actually, no, we're going to have a lot of freezing pierce. When self releases active skills, grants 1 layer of secondary freezing pierce for 1 ally with the highest attack. Granted, none of them have super high attack, but it will do additional damage. And the other thing with this hero that is interesting is we're only going to be getting magic explosion stacks because whenever an ally or enemy releases active skills, there's a chance to get it. We're not going to get any freezing pierce stacks. We will get some concentrated ray, but it's not from our allies releasing basic attacks. It's going to be from taking damage from basic attacks. So it's really going to be interesting to see how this hero works out. Every round, magic explosion will cap out, meaning we're getting additional attack, removing debuffs, and gaining immunity to fear. Really, it's just the additional buffs here. And then, of course, on our active ability, we will get a one-time chance to release Freezing Pierce, which is interesting. The one thing to note is we're going to get a lot of energy, like extra boosted energy, which is good because we want a ton of skill damage on this hero. And then we're also going to be getting a ton of extra crit damage. So we don't need to run crit damage on this hero. We're going to do holy damage, crit chance, and skill damage on him. Because every round we should have an additional like 40% crit chance, which is something you kind of forget about, is the crit that we're getting from this last sublimation over here by having magic explosion capped out. This is something we were kind of forgetting about when we were doing our void campaign, is that these stacks here are giving him so much crit chance you don't need over 50%. So don't know how this is going to work out. In reality, we kind of want to switch these orders around. I guess it doesn't really matter for this boss though, because it is Molasses. Let's see what type of damage he can actually do. So let's jump on over here. We already did 2 auto attacks on accident. Oh, it's actually a Faith Blade. So yeah, pretty much same thing. We won't do as much damage, it seems like, but let's throw our team in here. I think we're good. Rogans, I don't think there'd be any other good synergies besides the Rogans, so let's throw it in there. I like that 1, 2, 3 number. We are sitting at 123 million power. Let's go. Let's see what the damage looks like. I'm a little skeptical that he's going to do a ton of damage, but we will have to see. If you remember last time, we also added in a Freya to the team. So what we're going to do is we're going to run this one as is, and then we're going to jump in and we're going to throw the Freya in instead of one of the Rogans to see the difference of what type of damage he'll have. He does seem to be doing a lot of damage out of the gate though, like absolute tons of damage here. Like they're already in like the 3.5 billion per hit range, and this is without like the Heart Watcher stacks and everything. Like, let's watch this damage from this active. Yeah, 4.1 billion already per hit, and that's not even counting the extra hits that are going on. So tons of extra damage coming out here. We'll just have to see what the final number is. And yeah, after this, we will change over to the Snake and we will change over to Freya to show the difference, because we went from doing like 10 to 15 billion damage with Sword Flash up to like the 30 billion range. I want to see if it happens very similar with this hero. Of course, leaving in the Queen is very important for that additional all damage dealt. We'll have to see how this damage kind of ramps up towards the end here. We're also going to be highlighting some other Flame Shrine battles tomorrow with a Vesa, with Gurks. I know it sounds weird, but you definitely going to want to stay tuned for that. The numbers are already getting buggy on the damage here. All right, let's see. Yeah, they're already like reset one time, it feels like. So we've already like gone to the damage cap and reset it on visuals, which is weird. But it does happen that way. We got the wolf buff. Oh man, so good. He's hitting the front target a ton, which is important because that has the permanent defense down, whereas the other ones are going to rely on his weakness buff. Should get one more active here. We got that Antlers Cane just powering us up. More skill damage is amazing. And the last round here. Yeah, the front target's taking a lot. So let's see what the damage is like compared to the Sword Flash and what she was doing. 17, so that's more than what our Sword Flash was doing. And also, you gotta remember, Sword Flash was level X100 and had better Resonance Gear on top of that. So that was pretty good. About 17. Let's change this format now. PvE boss, we're gonna drop one of you off at the end here, and instead we are going to be adding in our girl Freya. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be changing over to the Snake Pet, so we have that stacking poison buff on top of that. Let's go into this hero. Let's just build her as offensive as possible. That looks good. Don't need anything else. We can just go pure offense to get any little extra amount of damage that she can do out of it. Don't need control immunity. Let's go for crit chance. Crit. Let's go for crit damage, and let's go for, say, skill damage. Sure. We do have her core. Don't think we really need it. I kind of like his core still. This might be a good one, but I think we're going to stick to this. This feels good. So we got the snake. We got the poisoner. We should be good to go. Let's see the increase in damage that she provides now. So, yep, we got the right setup. Let's go. I wish we had all 4 attempts today that we could try different things, but this should still be pretty fun. We do get 1 basic off, so you will see some burns getting put out here, but after this round, probably we'll see those drop off. All right, so now we're doing increased damage to poisoned enemies, and this should be like literally double damage at this point. So long as he gets the buffs from the snake. It's weird that the Phoenix is the only one that we can tell where that percentage buff is going, but the wolf and the snake, it's just really hard to actually tell. I feel like you can see the difference already because he's already hitting like 5 billion on his attack. And it looks like it's already reset again. This is very, very intriguing. Basically has a guaranteed crit chance on everything. Another snake buff. Hopefully it keeps hitting him. Just getting crazy numbers of actives. This is just so insane. That was like a 6 billion I think I saw there somewhere. Come on, keep giving us those buffs. That would be perfect. It's funny how like you don't have to worry about survivability on any of the PvE game modes that are boss fights like anymore. It's just, you just crush it. Just absolutely crushing it. Antlers Cane is starting to ramp up. Round 11 damage is looking pretty healthy here. I'm hoping this goes over 40 billion, honestly. If it does, that would be absolutely sweet. Looking good. Got lots of poison stacks stacking up. Man, it's actually getting a little laggy in the combat here. Can you guys notice it? It's actually getting a little quirky here. Wait, how much of the count? Oh, we couldn't see any counterattack damage. All right, last active of the battle. That was kind of lackluster. It doesn't feel as good as other game modes. All right, if they hit the queen, oh, nobody hit the queen. Oh my god, that is some damage numbers. That's like double the damage of what our Sword Flash was pulling in this game. Well, granted, of course, Vesa can still do it better, but that's pretty impressive. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Yes, I'm still in love with this hero, and one thing you always have to consider is do not discount a sublimed Freya. Where is it? Is it over here, I think? No, it must be this one. No, this one? It's somewhere around here. I know something on here increases the damage against poison enemies. I don't really remember where it is. There it is. Increases the poison damage by 15% to all attack. No, that's not even it either. Where is, I know it's somewhere. I know it's somewhere. Did I completely miss it? Oh yeah, the evolutionary factor. There it is that one right there. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.